Hi, everyone. Welcome to Ellen Explains It All. This is the show where I demystify AWT myths and rumors with our executive director, Amanda Chin. Yep, that's her. Say hi,
That's me.
Amanda.
Hello.
Usually, I like to kick us off with a warm-up question, but this is sort of an episode of warm-up questions.
Yeah. So why don't you
Um,
ask me like an official question?
oh, but then I have to think of one. Here's a question that maybe could be in a more structured episode, I'll say. How would you describe, and this might be a crazy question to ask as a warm-up question. How would you describe how your role has evolved over time?
Over time. Well,
Yeah.
as many of
Whatever
you
time you
may,
want that to be.
yeah, so the year was 19, no. I joined AfterWork Theater in 2014 as a
Mm,
participant. I often say that this in like launch days or in curtain
mm,
speeches, so maybe many of you already know this. But yeah, I joined to be in Hairspray and I was excited to do something where I wasn't in charge. And at the time, I was like, I have friends. I don't need to make friends. So that changed. And then I became a board member where I was in charge of participant experience. And then I worked part-time for the organization. And then I was worked full-time as the head of operations. And now I'm the executive director. And even in the 6 years, actually, that I've been the executive director, that's wild to me. My
yeah.
role has even evolved because I was in charge of all the programming at first, and it's really only in the last 2 years that I had hired somebody to take that over. So even in the last 6 years, where when my title hasn't changed, I mean, in one way, it's been really. I love talking about afterwork theater. I love talking about it with people I'm meeting for the first time. I love talking about it with potential donors or potential partners because it blows people's minds. So I
Hmm.
have really enjoyed that I've been given the space to do that more. But the downside is it's taken me away from the community a little bit.
Mm,
So I would say like those two things are the like levers that have been pushed and pulled in the last couple of years. So I say this a lot and I do really try to just get myself back into the community at
hmm.
times and getting to know some of the newer folks who they're folks who've now done like 3 shows and I barely know them. And that
Yeah.
makes me a little sad. So if you're in the community and you see me around and we don't really know each other, please come say hi. Please introduce yourself. Please, tell me what's up. The big secret is that I am actually an introvert. I've thought I was like an extroverted introvert, but now I've learned a new term, which is like a socially skilled introvert. So I think that is me. So I am kind of shy. So I'm not really trying to be snobby or standoffish. I'm just actually sometimes get a little overwhelmed.
Mm.
But if you do come up and say hi to me, I will really, really love that. So, yeah.
Yeah, totally. Amanda's very nice, despite any rumors you might know. There's no rumors. Um,
Oh, there's rumors. Trust me, there's rumors.
None that I've been a part of.
Okay. All right. All right.
But Amanda is very nice, so talk to
Oh,
Amanda.
thank you. Thank you.
So the reason I started with the more official warm-up question is that this episode is an AMA or Ask Me Anything with Amanda, and we got some pretty fun ones. Amanda will be answering anything you had to ask. And as always, if I skip your question, it was probably a repeat or more relevant to a future episode. And in the same vein, your question might have ended up reworded for logistical reasons. And there's never any shade involved with that. Cool. I'm very excited for these questions.
I am too. I read them when you first sent them to me, but then I didn't look at them because I
Yeah.
wanted to be prepared in case there are any curveballs, but I didn't want to rehearse my answer. So,
Yeah.
ah,
Oh, there you are.
yeah. Woo. When did I freeze up?
I don't want to rehearse them, was the last thing you said.
Do I need to re-say anything?
No, it's fine.
Yeah, you'll edit
Yeah.
in a
If this
fun
is
way.
weird, there was an internet thing that
Yeah.
happened.
Yeah.
Only open honesty on Ellen Explains It All.
Mm-hmm.
Full
Mm-hmm.
transparency. Cool. All right. Well, let's jump in then. First question. Starting off with a bang. If you were an egg, what kind of egg would you be? Over easy, scrambled, etc. Hard.
I think that I would be a soft to medium boiled egg. So
Mm.
like still in the shell.
Hmm.
So hard exterior, squishy in the middle.
Mm-hmm. That kind of goes with the introvert that you were
Yeah.
saying. Like,
Yeah.
yeah. I really like this question. This one is kind of a hardball. Who is your favorite dog in the world? And you can't say Lucy.
I know. Oh, okay. Okay, so there are, of course, the algorithms have figured out that I like dogs. So
Right.
there's a few like rotating foster like dogs. They're usually pit bulls. And if I had to name one that I'm following these days, his name is Piglet. And he's a
Piglet.
pitty. Yeah, he's a little pitty. He's like a spotted pitty. And he has this one ear that I think due to an injury or something, it like flips out a little bit. So he
Yes.
looks like a little piglet. He's gotten big, but I've been following him since he was a wee tiny little thing. And I believe the account, it's really the foster, the people that I follow, and
Mhm.
they get new dogs. So their current foster, itty bitty foster pitty is Piglet. But I believe the account is called We Three Pitties, if you want to look them up.
Piglet is such a good name
Yes,
for
yes.
oh, I love that. What is your favorite color combination?
My favorite I actually am laughing. My favorite color combination is probably teal and gray. And then I thought of this when you first sent me the questions, and then today I was like, it's the AfterWork Theater colors.
It is.
But I've always been a fan of teal, and I wasn't the person who chose teal when we first did our branding. But yeah, and if you look on my Instagram, you'll see many pictures of my dog who is gray and has a teal harness. So you'll see it in action.
Very good at branding.
Yeah, my personal brand. Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, this is just a tangent. I feel like I have a brand as really disliking Andrew Lloyd Webber. I can't stand him.
Fair. Yeah.
But this past week I saw both the Jellicle ball and I went to Masquerade and both were like incredible and I was like this is devastating for my brand as
Yeah.
an Andrew Lloyd Webber hater.
I understand. My personal brand used to be that I never saw Rent. I didn't have any feelings
Oh,
about it. I just never saw it. And then
yeah.
we did it and I saw it like 9 times. So
Yeah.
it's no longer part of my personal
Yeah.
brand to not know Rent.
Yeah. That's always tough to take a blow
Yeah.
to the
Yeah.
personal brand. This next one is a bit of a throwback. I don't know if you remember this. Was the dress blue and black or white and gold?
Blue and black.
That's what I say. That's what
It was
I
blue
say
and
is
black. When I
yeah.
really, really worked on it, I was finally able to see it as white and gold, but
Hmm.
it was blue and black.
Yeah, and I think that was confirmed that it was actually blue and black. I
Oh,
think. I don't know. I'll
yes,
put
I
a
think you're
picture
right.
of it here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
And comment below what you think. Let's start this again.
yeah. Yes.
Let's do it again.
Let's do it
Um,
again on our
that,
Discord channel.
yes. Wow, that was like a decade ago. That's crazy.
Yeah, was it? Oof.
Like 2016, right?
Oh God,
Which was a decade ago, which
that was a
is,
decade
oh,
ago.
I don't like that. If you could instantly master any skill, what would it be?
Oh, I have a question that obviously we can't ask the person who asked the
Mhm.
question. So this is up to you, Ellen. Is this like an actual skill that a human can have, or are we talking about like superpowers?
I'm gonna say a realistic skill that a human can have.
Okay. Then I don't know if my answer counts. I'm going to say what my answer is.
Mm.
Technically it counts. But my answer would be that I would be able to understand every language,
Yeah, I think that
which I mean that's
works.
pretty hard for a human to do, but like
Yeah, but it's still like
it's
it's not like
possible.
flying. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, I would want to know like I just want to be able to understand everybody.
Yeah. Yeah, I love that. I would also like that.
Yeah, yeah. But if it's a
Uh,
superhuman strength, it's teleportation.
I would love that,
Yeah, beam me up, Scotty.
especially the way that NW has been recently.
Oh,
Love to teleport.
yeah.
Nightmare. F, Mary, kill. Laurels, Penny, Winslow.
Oh, Laurels. Laurels, Penny, or Winslow. Those are the
Yes.
answers.
Yeah.
Kill Laurels,
Okay.
fuck Winslow, marry Penny.
Okay. Okay. Hot
Yeah,
takes. I'm a Laurels defender, but I know
I
that's a hot
know.
take. I
I
know that's a
know.
hot take.
It's not that hot of a take.
Yeah, I feel like
They're
people are
the
just
Laurels
very
has its
loud.
crew. Yeah.
A loud minority really
A loud
hates Laurels.
minority. Yeah. Yeah.
But I love Kevin, so
Yeah, fair enough. And he's good to
yeah.
us.
Yeah, he is.
He's good to us.
He's come to our shows, which is
I didn't
crazy.
know that. That's great.
Yeah, yeah, he's come. Yeah, so I don't know, just putting it out there. This question was asked twice. You can get the rights to any non-musical property, book, movie, TV show in the world to adapt into a stage musical. What do you pick and how would you adapt it?
I would pick, I would like get the rights to Star Trek.
Oh, that would be
Like to do a
awesome.
musical. Like I can't really say like Star Trek The Next Generation. That you
Mm,
can't turn that into a musical, but you can pick some, finite pocket of storyline. I just think it's a great examples of like chosen family and great examples of leadership. And
mhm.
it was always very progressive. Like
Yeah,
Star Trek The Next Generation was in the 90s and really dealt with some like very progressive themes. And it's about exploration and discovery. So I think there could be some really good, what did we say musical or play? Musical theater themes
musical.
in there. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I love that. I would watch it.
Yeah.
What's the longest you've ever slept?
I think I know the answer to this because I'm a sleeper. Like I could
Yeah.
sleep. I mean, having a dog has kind of changed that, except now Lucy has learned to sleep in. So I don't know what that's all about. I don't know. I can imagine in my like late teens, early 20s, I probably did like an 18 hour.
Mhm.
I
Yeah.
probably did. I think in re like more I think I can actually recall doing like 14 hours.
Mm.
So I don't think it's that like unreasonable to believe that I've probably done like 18 hours.
Yeah, I
That's
definitely
an
I used to
interesting
be
question.
yeah. I don't know, I actually used to be more of a sleeper than I am now. I found myself naturally waking up earlier these days,
Yeah.
which kind of drives me insane because I do love a good sleep in.
And I gotta tell you guys, for notes from beyond the 40s, like you reach an age where you gotta get up and pee.
Ugh.
And my uncle used to tell me that all the time, and I would go, ah. But I'm like 6:45 every morning. I'm like, must be 6:45 because I gotta get up and pee.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Ugh, looking forward to it.
Yeah. Yeah.
What is your comfort musical that you can rewatch or listen to anytime?
If I have to pick one, it's got to be the 25th annual Putnam County Spelling
Mm,
Bee. Every song is a bop.
yeah.
And it's just like a feel good show. There's other shows that I would listen to, but they're not necessarily feel good shows. So
Hmm.
that's why I think this one rises to the top.
Love that show. So fun.
Yeah. So fun. And if you haven't seen it at New World Stages, you gotta go.
Yeah.
You
I had
gotta
my
go.
first ever solo New York theater going experience to Spelling Bee,
Hmm.
and it was a blast. And
Yeah.
maybe I'll go to more shows by myself.
Yeah. I'm a big fan.
Oh, this is my favorite question. I'm very interested in your answer to this. What is your favorite AWT role of Ellen's?
Oh, well, how about that? Um,
It wasn't me.
what?
This
It
wasn't
wasn't
me.
you?
It wasn't me.
Lies.
No, it
Lies.
wasn't. I do know who it was, but it wasn't me.
Yeah. I think in Something Rotten, were you like one of the
Mm,
Shakespeare groupies?
Christopher Marlowe.
And Christopher Marlowe, yeah, I would
Yeah.
say that track of yours I really enjoyed. One, because I
Yeah.
knew how into Christopher Marlowe you got,
Yeah.
but also the Bard groupies were just like
Uh-huh.
so cool.
Yeah.
Like you
I
all looked cool and like you, yeah.
yeah.
So,
That's like I tell everyone that's like my favorite track I think I've ever been on. Like I
oh, that's
loved
good.
it. Like it was
Yeah,
so much fun.
I guess it
Um,
shows because it's the one that sticks out in my mind. That and
yeah.
maybe Dracula.
Yeah. Yeah. Good evening.
Yeah.
Surprised you didn't say dish.
Yeah,
Dishes.
I know, I know. Dish had its moment. Dish had its moment.
Dish. Dish is an icon.
Yeah, yeah.
If you were no longer allowed to do anything related to theater, what would be your dream job?
Oh, probably working for like an animal rescue,
Mm,
like maybe a dog rescue, but also like maybe a wild, like I've gotten on my in my algorithm like some like wildlife rescue videos, but like anything where I could like bottle feed a baby animal and like play with puppies.
yeah,
But
that
like
does
yeah,
sound
yeah,
nice.
I'm like into like animal rescue. Well, like mostly, I mean, it's closer to home. Dog rescues are closer to home.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'd probably be getting involved with one of those.
What's the oldest piece of clothing that you own?
Oh, I remember reading this. I almost grabbed the oldest. Do you want me to grab the piece of clothing I'm about to talk about?
Sure,
Yeah, I'll be
go
right
for it.
back.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can cut this together.
Okay.
Okay, I found it, which is shocking. It is so my brothers both went to Syracuse.
Mm.
And they're like 8 and 10 years older than me. So like when they were in college, I was like, a little kid. And one of them had this Syracuse t-shirt that I guess they outgrew or it shrank. And I took it over. So I still wear it to bed, but it's like hanging on by like two threads. This is the Syracuse t-shirt I'm talking about. It is
Oh,
just the
wow.
rattiest. It's like, look at all of this. There's like holes. I don't know if you can see all the holes. It's fully see-through.
Yeah.
It's like barely, it's just disintegrating actively. And it somehow like has shrunk in size like 3 times. But this is,
Wow.
you can barely see that it says Syracuse on
I was
it.
gonna say, like, I can't see it.
Yeah, here, maybe I can,
I
it's like
mean,
right
maybe it's just
here
the
in the
zoom of it
middle.
all, but
Yeah,
oh, there
see
it
it?
is. Oh, it's
Yeah,
so like faded. Like,
it's so faded. So my brothers graduated Syracuse in what years did they graduate? I want to say, is this right? 1990 and 1990. No, that can't be right. No, that's right. Yeah, 1990 and 1991.
wow.
So that's how old the shirt is because they got it while
Yeah.
they were in school. I can't do
Wow.
math. Somebody tell me how many years it is. Ellen, you'll flash it on the screen.
Yeah, I'll do that later. I also can't do
Let's
math.
just say it's from 1990.
Yeah.
But this is the oldest piece of clothing I own. It's really comfortable.
36
Maybe.
years, I think. I don't know. Someone who does math, tell me if that's wrong.
Yeah,
I'm gonna say
36. That
36.
sounds
Yeah.
right. Because if it's 2026 now, yeah,
Yeah.
that's right.
Yeah.
There are participants who are not 36.
Yeah.
How old are you, Ellen?
I'm 31.
Well, there
So,
you go.
yeah, that shirt is older than
I
me.
didn't I didn't mean to call you out on this in this recorded
That's
video.
okay. That's okay. Everyone can know how old I am. I don't care.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
Great question, whoever that was from.
yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's such a creative question. Oh, you answered this question earlier. It's what was your first AWT show? You said Hairspray,
Oh
right?
yeah.
Yeah, I
Hairspray,
don't know.
2014.
Okay. I don't know.
Yeah.
Anything else to share about that? No.
Uh, no.
Okay. That's fine.
Yeah.
And this is our final community question. What is your dream vacation?
I've been wanting, do I have to pick? Two places I have not been to that I really want to go to. One is like an Australia, New Zealand trip,
Mm,
and one
yeah.
is Greece.
Oh, those both of those are on my list too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I really want to do that. And also just like the time to do it. Like
Yeah.
I can go on vacation, but I mean I want to do like 6 weeks somewhere, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
That would be great.
Yeah, that's the thing. If I'm going somewhere like really far, like in Australia,
Hmm.
I want to be there
Yeah,
for a good chunk of
want to be
time.
there for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All right. Well, that was all of our community sourced ask me anything questions.
I love it.
Yeah, really good questions, guys.
Yeah,
Amanda, you claim you have one of these.
I do.
What is your AWT Mythbuster?
The myth I want to bust is that when you're in a program that you as a participant need to wait until like the end to like give us feedback.
Mm,
Like there's many things you can do along the way. You can email us. You can
mm,
email Mackie or Anya, as the program manager and community liaison. You can fill out that form, which is just always available. And here's the hottest take. You can just talk to your creative team
mm,
members. We often get feedback where it's like, I wish they did X, Y, and Z. And it isn't even something that's like a big deal. That
hmm.
it's like, ma'am, you are friends with these creative team members. Why didn't you at any point just go and tell them?
Yeah,
So like, please, you don't just because we have these like, methods of providing feedback, they're not your only option. They're actually meant to be the last resort. So like
yeah,
go talk to your creative teams. They only want you to be happy. Or talk to one of us and do it
yeah,
when it's happening.
yeah.
Yeah.
Totally.
Yeah.
Everyone is super nice, despite those rumors that I start.
Fight those rumors. Yeah.
Yeah. Great. Well, thank you as always, Amanda, for being so open and honest about these hard-hitting,
Hard-hitting
difficult
questions.
questions.
At one
Yeah.
point, I noticed I had my wrist brace up, and I'm like, oh, look, it's gray and teal. How about that?
Look at that. The branding.
The branding.
Branding.
Yeah. Thank you, Ellen, for organizing this, for
Yeah, of
being
course.
a great talk show host, and thank you to the
Oh,
community.
jeez. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys, for all of these wonderful, silly questions. Great. Well,
Yeah.
time to awkwardly end the episode.
Time to do it. Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.
Ellen explains it all.